Whitey
Hey,
Visions. Hello, lady.
howdy.
Yes, howdy. We in the
You know,
building.
Sam, I haven't seen you in like what 2 hours? Because I
Yep.
just saw you on my live,
Yes.
mine when
I,
I
I
was
couldn't
on
believe I
YouTube.
caught you. I was like, I was on YouTube. I was scrolling through and I seen you. I said, hold on. I
Wait a
said,
minute.
live. And then I was trying to figure out why I didn't get the notification because, hello, ladies. Yes. Hey, Shanika Rue. Hey,
Hey,
girl.
Tamika.
She came in at the top spot.
I had to I was feeling what's her name? I was feeling like Ashley Banks from The Fresh Prince. So when the
Oh, that's
sound
cute.
I have a
Oh yeah,
bang because I need it.
girl, don't you just love the way that Hillary and Ashley and all them dress?
Yeah, and I
Love
really
it.
like I truly feel like my decade is like either 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
Hair, nails, how they did their nails. Even with putting who does that? Who puts like a short sleeve or a long sleeve shirt with
A
uh
dress or top.
yeah, a dress or a jumper? Like who does that? And I really like that style.
Yeah, I think it's cute too. I see my sister doing that. I seen her. She had a dress on and she had like a shirt underneath, kind of like what you're wearing.
Mhm.
She had her sun hat on. I said, "Girl, you look so cute."
Also, my nail game is not as strong as yours, but I did repaint them that pink that I like so
Oh, I
much.
like that.
And these are mine because a lot of
Those
people be like, so you went to the nail shop and you got the natural no, no, no. Screw these. These are mine. These are mine.
right. Hey, Leah Jane, welcome back. Yes.
Welcome
Hey,
back, Leah.
ladies.
But I was coming on, I was asking her, I was like, put me in, coach, put me in. And then you were
Coach,
like,
tag me in, coach.
I'm ignoring you because I want to dance. Like, what is this? No, I'm playing.
No.
But
It's just
I
I
was
don't.
asking,
It's just I don't like how they have it on here. How you can't just
yeah.
you have
And
to exit the live just to send a request.
I thought for some reason my mind was on TikTok because I was on TikTok yesterday. I had a presentation due with score.
Uh huh.
I see your abs coming through. You look good. You look good, sis.
Girl, this stomach is fat.
But it's getting flat, so I don't want to hear that. But anyway, um,
You the one
I
with the
have
flat stomach.
this
I'm
blood where I got no. I'm playing.
I'm trying to get my stomach like yours.
If I do it, if I say I have fat on me, you're gonna say where, and it's gonna
Where?
take me a little minute, but I can pinch some off. I might have to find it, but I can pinch some. Might be this week, but I
She
can
said I
pinch
could
some
pinch
fat
them.
because I got some. It's just not as much as other people, but it's cool. It's cool. I do.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Don't listen to her, y'all, when it comes down to that. She is not
All
fat. Where's my eyelashes at?
jokes
Callie.
aside, all jokes
Callie.
aside, why you
Callie.
call your son blue for
Let me
me?
grab these lashes real quick because of course can't nobody hear. Shanika, girl, we finna talk about you because I don't know. Y'all need to go and follow Shanika.
Oh, hold on. Let me follow her right now.
Because
No, I don't
Shanika,
think I can follow her right now, but I'm gonna
Shanika,
follow Shanika.
Shanika been doing her
Actually,
thing.
you know what? I'm online right now.
What's up, y'all? Hey, Cat Queen.
Oh, somebody unsubscribed. I guess I hurt their feelings. Oh well. Shanika, I'm about to subscribe to you, ma'am.
Girl, look what happened to my lashes, y'all.
Look at it.
They all flipped and stuff. Girl, I was went to bed with these lashes on last night, and I had to snatch them off because I was just itching my eyes when I was asleep.
You got Shanika, yours is the okay, I found you. I found you. Wait, yes, ma'am. I just subscribed. I just subscribed right now.
Yes, y'all subscribe. Everybody can go follow everybody. Leah J, y'all make sure y'all follow her as well.
You're
This is our
welcome.
community. We
I
got
already
Jesse.
subscribed to Jesse. I already subscribed to him.
Okay.
And I have a feeling Jesse was a guy because there's no
Ecos.
I in
Hey.
Jesse.
Yes,
Ooh,
yes. We need
a
to stick
little
together
Hawkeye
in
is
the
back.
social media world. We need to follow each other.
But I was talking about my the reason why I went live. I promise I was only gonna be on there for like 5 minutes. I was just about to get off, but then Kevin challenged me,
The
and I had
both
to
of
set the
us,
record
Eco.
straight. I
The
told you what
content
happened with
creators.
Kevin, right?
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah. So 5150. This is South American Bree YouTube channel. So this is where you need to subscribe here to hers. Then my name is also Brittany, and I'm writing visions. So you
Hey.
can subscribe to my channel too.
Yes.
And I put mine in the chat earlier before we hopped off, but I'm not able to put it back in. So I'm just saying what the name of my channel is. So when you find me, you know it's me.
Right. I'm doing some ghetto stuff
Okay.
today.
Hers is South American Brie, and it's on YouTube.
It is time for me to throw these lashes away. It's been time.
That blasphemy! How dare you say that in front of your lashes? What's wrong with you? You know we gotta keep them until all the lashes fall out. What
Girl,
is
these lashes, them they falling off as I'm trying to put them on. Like there, look, it was supposed to be lashes on this row, they just coming off.
oh
I say, you
geez.
know what?
What
We
you
just
gonna
gonna
do
do
it to
some
me?
hood stuff today. Oh, I know you, but not her. What's her channel? Oh, they're talking about you
No,
writing
no, no. They were
visions.
talking about you.
Oh,
They
me.
they know me, but not you. So they wanted to know what the name of your channel is, which is South
South
American Brie.
Bree. Yeah.
South American Brie.
Can I take the time to brag on somebody else, please?
Yeah, you were in the middle of before we got off, and I'll talk about my sale in a little bit. You was bragging about on Jesse, and you was about to brag on Shanika, I think.
Yes, I was about to brag on Shanika because I have to show y'all how wonderful my family, my social media family is, and my followers is. Y'all,
Mm, mm,
Shanika, when I tell y'all Shanika is a real friend, let me show y'all what Shanika had got me. I was so
show me.
shook. I'll be right back.
Shanika, what did you do? I'm pretty sure whatever it was awesome.
No, not yet. Okay, let me find it. Let me find it.
Go find it. Where it at? So I got my I'm sporting my librarian bun as y'all can see. And Brittany also doing it too. Those are gorgeous.
Shanika, shout out to Shanika Rue. Girl, I wore these glasses for the first time the other day. I'm wearing them again today. They
You
are
know,
Versace.
you
Yes,
know she shut
ma'am.
down all of Texas, right? She shut
I'm
it down.
talking about stop playing.
Okay,
It's
come
it's hot
on,
out here in Texas.
come on. Cute, gorgeous.
Like
Come on. Come
Shanika
on.
girl.
Come on.
Like, girl, I love you too. Thank you so much.
They
And
look
boo,
so
guess
good
what?
on you.
Her birthday is coming up, y'all, on
So what
August
you
the
gonna do?
26th.
What you gonna do for the birthday?
And we got to show out. We got to get Shanika something. Look what Shanika got me. Look, you seen these? They pretty, huh? Don't. Yeah, these are Versace. Yeah.
Hey, Callie.
Oh, look, there's. She said, "Hey, Kelly."
Your hair is
So
longer.
yeah, her hair done got long hair oil. Stop
Hers,
playing.
I knew her hair was already down her back, but it's gotten longer since I've seen her last on live with you.
It has gotten a lot long. Girl, talking about the hair. Look at this. Her hair is to her waist. Come here, Callie. Hold on. I gotta put my glasses.
I thought it
Hold
was
my
past the
glasses real
waist.
quick. Hold them. She don't try to take them. Cause she like to. Hey, Callie. They say, "Hey, Callie, so beautiful."
All
Bye,
right, bye,
girls. I gotta go.
Patsy.
Bye. You see what I'm saying? Girl, give me my glasses.
She
This
she
came from
said if these glasses can shut down Texas, I'm gonna shut it down with these.
these glasses. I'm holding on to dear life because Shanika gave me these glasses. Oh, Mom. And yeah, Shanika gave me these glasses. That's why I have to hide my stuff. That's why I haven't been wearing them because I had to hide them. I gotta hide all my good stuff. So look, let me just show y'all though for real. So this was her bangs. Like pull out your bangs, Kelly. And it only took what, a year? A year and a half?
And Callie's nails are cute too.
Oh yeah, show the nail
I
cam.
like nails. I love nails. I
Show
do.
them
I have my
nails.
own.
And you see how long they is?
Yeah, they're
But yeah,
long. I
her
like
hair,
long nails.
the bangs then grew out. They not even bangs no more. But yeah.
They still bangs.
And the hair oil is still oiling. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have not been using the hair oil like that.
Why not, Brent? And you make the hair oil. Why wouldn't you use it?
The thing is, even though I haven't been using it consistently like I was using it in the beginning when I first big chopped my hair off, it's still working for me.
Same.
Yeah, so even though you might not necessarily put it in every single day, it still works though because my hair has grown out a lot.
Ooh.
And yeah,
Hold on. I'm about to put you on blast. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm running.
put
I'm
me on blast.
sprinting.
But Shanika, it's the laugh for me.
So y'all, okay. I turned in my bottles. I went to
She did.
because they don't know like how close in proximity we are. Like
Uh-huh.
me and Brittany are neighbors. It's just a short drive to her house. And
Yeah.
so she gave me the clove and rosemary leave-in conditioner to try. I
Yes.
haven't tried it yet because my hair is straight, but I
Mhm.
have put a little bit on my hair since you gave it to me. And it's giving. It's giving. I love
Yes.
how it smells. I love what it does, and it makes my hair. My hair's already soft, but it makes it super soft and
Wow.
super shiny.
Yes.
So I use a little bit like you recommended. And yes, this is a glass bottle, if you can hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, I still have like when I put it on my eyebrows, but I currently have on makeup and I did tint my eyebrows, but I do use the little bit that I have in here on my nails and my
Is
eyebrows.
that wait? Hold on. Is that a slug? She
No,
talking about. Look, I got mines too. Yeah.
it's not a slug, it's a plug. I'm trying to
She
get you some
like.
sales.
She like.
Don't do
The
that.
little bit that I do have.
I don't know. I don't throw slugs at my friends who I help them and they help me. Will I make fun of you online? Absolutely. That's how it
Right,
works. But
writing visions.
but no, I ain't gonna throw shade at you because that's
Let
not right.
Can we thank you so much. Can we get into talking about your courses and your organization? We got Leah J wanting to know more information about that.
Well, as I dramatically exit.
Hey, Andrina. Hey, girl.
So
Hey.
I'm about to go back into the other room. But yeah, I here's what happened. I don't want to say it was in secret. I just didn't announce it. But I have an official house for my courses, and I call it Essential Grant Academy. And in this academy holds all my courses. So, like the little free videos that I have all over my YouTube channel and social media are snippets of each course that I have within the course.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, my sale just ended, but I extended it for the next 3 days where you can save 25% off everything courses. I have courses, templates, outlines, checklists, whatever you find in my store, and I call it my Writing Vision store.
Okay.
That is it's in there and everything is 25% off no matter what it is, everything.
Whoop, that's a great deal.
And I think with the code that I have that you enter at checkout is summer sale 25. So when you enter that code at checkout, summer sale 25 is all smushed in there, you will get 25% off whatever you're off of your entire purchase, and it's off everything as a collective in my store. So if you buy one thing, it's 25% off. If you fill your entire cart, the whole total is 25% off.
That's amazing.
And what I do there is I teach grant strategies, like how do you first off approach a grant? What do you need to do? What is it going to look like for you? What to ask for, how much to ask for. And if you've been doing grants, but you want more funding, how to connect with those corporate partners, how to get connected with other nonprofits in your area, joint funding, the whole shebang. I give it all without hesitation and without holding back. That's what I give in my course. I also have ebooks, and it's mostly digital products, but that's what I have. I also have because I do write grant proposals, it is a service. No, I'm not doing 25% off my service, but I am saying that's off in my store. But I don't know. And my challenge, and I do have a challenge, and I just got a couple clients, so this is good. I
Hey.
told them, I told them that before the close of December 2025, because we're just getting everything started now at towards the end of July. So when I say this is fresh, this is probably like a week old, if I'm being
Oh,
honest. I told them with the strategies that I've learned over time, and this is what I first started off with, before the end of December 2025, they're going to have at least or more than $200,000 in funding extra than they had before, even if you're starting at zero.
wow. Wow. Oh, wow.
Yep. And this goes for your nonprofit, your business, your church, your program, your project. Yes. Because the funding is out there. It just needs you to claim it. That's my new slogan. Okay, cool.
So say that again.
The funding is out there. It just needs you to claim it. And I'm going to slap a copyright on it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I like that. It's simple, but it's meaningful.
Hmm. See, this is
Um
how you be rapping, dropping bars. I be thinking and dropping bars.
Leah J has a comment. I don't know if you can see her comments or
Not
not.
right now.
Okay,
Hold
so
on.
she
I'm trying to
says,
write something. That's why.
She says, so what if your template doesn't get approved for a grant? Do we get reimbursed half or a percentage back?
Absolutely not, because it does work. You have to apply what I'm telling you to apply. And I'm not just selling you a template and just leaving you to your own device. I'm actually guiding you through and telling you what to put in there to increase your chances of getting funded. So no, I'm not giving you the tool and then like bye and thank you for your money. But how it works, how I do it is me providing a service. The only way it doesn't work is if you just have it sitting pretty collecting dust somewhere. But it does work. And that's why I wouldn't do a refund, because if you're not applying it, that means it can't work. It doesn't work if you don't apply it.
Okay. She says, thanks for the info.
You're welcome. But just check it out. I like for people to ask me questions like this. I also like people to watch me work. I'm Personally, I'm never going to try to sell you anything, especially if we haven't established trust. If I'm brand new to you, you don't know me from Adam, I feel like you need to watch and see what I'm doing, and then you decide if you want to invest. I don't know. I'm a different kind of salesperson, because I don't want nobody coming in my face telling me, I got a good product, I need the money. Can you buy it? Can you buy it? Purchase, buy this, buy that. I don't tell me how to spend my money. Show me the product and then let that be my decision.
Yeah.
But um another what the thing I would say, um Leah, if you're still not confident in what I can do, and that's understandable, you can watch the YouTube channel, not YouTube channel, you the videos on my YouTube channel where I do go over these things and I do break them down. I did a recent workshop with Score Houston yesterday, and I forgot to make plaster that and make the announcement. But I it's currently on my live, under my live, and I give some great resources and nuggets in that, because in that one it was a part of a series that I'm doing that's called What You're Not Told About Grant Writing. It's a third part, and I show you what you need to do to strengthen your story to increase your chances of getting funded.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. And I just think
So
that,
I
you know,
got the juice.
me personally, I watch your videos, I watch your lives, and a lot of times I'm always going back. Me and Writing Visions have worked together. We have partnered together. And we did a workshop, and I believe in her.
Oh,
If
I
I
need
did,
to did I give you that video? Cause I haven't posted it yet, and I'm gonna post it, but like before the end of the day today, I'm gonna post that workshop that we did together.
okay, yes. So the workshop that we did together, it was a success. I was kind of nervous, but at the same time, you know, everything that she have told me and provided to me, I know that it works. Like, I it's no doubt in my mind that it doesn't work, or I feel like this is just someone that's just after money. I feel like the amount of information that you have gave me, that kind of stuff can't necessarily just be bought. You got a lot of people out here that they have different courses and stuff, and they never give you the information. It's like, oh, there's part 2, and there's part 3, and there's part 4, and then you're steady paying all this money, and you still don't have no knowledge, or you still don't have the resources to go out there to actually get the funding. So I just feel like what she's doing, what Writing Visions is doing, she's doing it from the heart. She is a woman of God, a true woman of God, who really does care about people, and she really does care about her business, and she gives you more than enough information that you need to be successful. And that's just my take on it. And
Oh,
I just love hearing you talk, especially about your business. It has been helpful for me in so many ways. And I just want to say I'm proud of you and much success.
Proud of me too. I'm proud of us. But yeah, this is what I mean because I went live and I was talking about this. And here's what I mean. Like, you shut my live down, Brittany. When you came on, whoever was on there left. And then 15 people came on right after they left. So
What?
you shut
Well,
my live down, ma'am. You shut it down. I'm like, how can she just? I'm like, she just got here, and then like whoever was on it, they exited out real quick, and then
what?
when you came in, 15 more people came with you. I'm like, what?
Wow.
And then I got from there, I got 3 subscribers, and then
Woo!
one of them just unsubscribed. But guess what? From that one that unsubscribed, I want to say it was Leah and Jesse that subscribed to me from when I was on there the first time.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah, ciao. Like,
Leah
look at God.
J. She says, "Right is game, something you can take with you forever." Yes, yes. I just subbed to you, Writing Visions, and that's the thing about it. It's like once you buy the course or you get the ebook, you have it forever. So you have the information.
Yeah,
You can just continue to go over it, reread, and sometimes when we read something, we might skip over something. So you might have to go back and reread, and now you got a new revelation, and now you're like, oh, I get it, like that aha moment. So that's what I like about Writing Visions courses. They're very detailed. You get more than the information asked for, and it's gonna set you up to be successful for your business.
not just your business, your nonprofit, and your
You're
church.
not.
I
Oh
was
yes, that
your
too.
and I also because I try to make it as inclusive as I could because this is a problem that I noticed. One whole coaching program is solely for nonprofit, and they don't leave no other wiggle room for nothing else. Then you have one that's solely to help you with your program or your project, and that's it. You can't talk about business, you can't talk about nonprofit. So what I've done is take that and just include it because a lot of this, like what I used to do before I started talking about the churches and the programs, my friend that I was telling you about that I was on her show on Now Media TV, she we worked together previous, and she told me a nonprofit is like a business.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, is no difference. The only difference is the 501c3 status, but it still runs on the same business principles. She told me that. So from then on, after she told me that, and I went to her classes as well, I started combining the two because the only difference between a nonprofit and a business is the tax, is how they're taxed. That's the difference. And a 501c3 status. That's it.
Mm.
Because how do you make money in your business? Revenue. How do you make
Right.
money in your nonprofit? Donations.
Right.
It's tax deductible, but it's donations nonetheless. If the nonprofit does not have a good sense of people giving and um investing in their donation fund, they don't have much of a nonprofit now, do they? If you're selling, and you can attest to this, if you're selling a product or service and it's like no one's buying, you don't have much of a business now, do you?
No, you
So
don't.
business and nonprofit is where the money is. And yes, I know it's a 501c3 tax exempt, but how nonprofits are taxed is through the 990. That's why they'll tell you to fill that out whenever you're setting up your nonprofit structure. And so that's just a little nugget. That's a little information that I have and I say in with somewhere in my course. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, everything that I put out there is in my course. I'm just giving it to you in 15 seconds versus, explaining it to you over a whole hour and you may not grasp it the first time.
Right.
But do have it set up to whenever you invest, it is a lifetime access. So you can go in at any time because you've already paid for it, and you
Hey,
can
Yolanda.
either learn or relearn what you've already previously learned.
Yes, and that's what I like about courses and just ebooks because it's like once you buy it, you have access to it forever. So,
Even if I change it, let's say I'm doing away with one of the programs or whatever, I would, if I'm shutting that lifetime access down, I would contact that person and say, hey, you've already paid in the past. I'm giving you like the e-copy of what you just paid for. Here it is. You now you really have it for a lifetime.
right,
That's but because I don't see the point in you've already paid, and I told you it was lifetime, but over time I decided to do away with this and not give you what I had initially promised you would be for a lifetime.
right.
Like I don't know. I guess I'm different when it comes to that.
Yeah, it's
But
because
yeah,
the difference is you have a heart. Most people they are just worried about making money. They're not actually trying to help nobody. It's all about them making money. So that's the
right. I want to make money too, but that's not the most important thing to me
right,
because sometimes, and I've run into people like this, they've gotten hurt and burned before because they've been through scams and stuff. And so they really don't trust me. But if I tell them, hey, I got a YouTube channel dedicated to helping others, now they still may not invest, but at least they knew I was telling the truth because I did help them in some way with the videos that I had.
right.
But yeah, enter at checkout to say to like for that discount. Summer sale
Um,
25.
Leah J. I don't know if you're still able to see the comments, but I'm just gonna read it to you. She has another comment.
Mhm.
She says, so what kind of projects can we get grants for? Let's say a gardening project, artwork, etc.
Yes, you can. So here's the thing about getting the funding for that. It has to be community involvement. As long as you can prove that you're doing this gardening project, art project for the community, you can get and qualify for grant funding. They also they for art it's going to be a little bit different, but there is a separate category for I want to say it's the NEA or the Humanity for Arts, which is a foundation. They have grants for art, all kind of arts, performing arts, digital art, sculpting, whatever they deem as art.
Okay, cool.
And yes, the code is summer sale 25. But whenever you do it, I don't think the spaces are there. How I have it set up, the spaces aren't there. I don't know if it'll matter or not, but yeah, you got it.
Yeah, so just make sure you check, please check Writing Visions out. If y'all don't do nothing else today, I'm actually gonna go on there too, and I'm gonna see what I can purchase as well. So I just thank you for putting it out there again and making us aware of it and the coupon codes. Thank you for the discounts and everything because she doesn't have to give a discount. So
Yeah, things get
anytime,
expensive.
yeah, it's like
It's
anytime
getting
that
things getting pricey. So
can get a
I'm like,
discount.
okay, yeah. And then I'm gonna have another sale because after this 3 days, I'm gonna cut it off. But you're still able to invest. You'll just be paying full price, or you can wait until December when I'll have it again.
Cool.
And
Sounds
thank you so
good.
much, Leah. Thank you for that. And yes, you're right. Humanity for Art, and thank you so much for subscribing to me
Yeah.
and South American Breed.
Yes. Thank y'all so much. I'm just so glad that we are able to actually come here and we can have fun, but all at the same time we can help people as well. And it's not a lot of people that's doing what you're doing, Writing Vision. So I know when I first met you, I was ecstatic because I was like, finally, somebody that is smart and that knows this industry.
I'm
But
not
for
just
real,
saying I know it because it sounds good. I actually know my stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
because you have those people that are like, I'm a grant expert. And the first question you ask, they're like, yeah, so give me the money because I know how to write a grant. You're like, you a scam. You a scam.
right. Cause I mean, it is a lot of floating scams out here, but
I uh I teach on that as well in my courses. My goal is not to dissect a scam and tell you that this is what it looks like, but it's to train you in the way to know what a true grant truly looks like in the process, because grants are a process. You have to go through the channels before you're even able to get funded. A scam artist don't have time for no patience, and even if they do sit in a class or two, they still don't have it because they don't sit still long enough to actually get the information.
right.
Yeah, they may come off as legit, but it's always going to be someone somewhere trying to hurry up and you got to rush, and then they don't what I charge is fair. What they charge is astronomical and it doesn't mean anything. They
Right.
gonna put so much pressure on you for $10,000 that they don't even have themselves. You don't have it either, but they gonna try to guilt trip you and make you feel bad for that versus someone that they're not gonna do that. The
Mhm.
real ones out here like me, we're not gonna tell you, oh yeah, you gotta put a whole mortgage payment down, and then we gonna make sure you get the grant, because the people that do that skip town.
Mhm. That's
But
true.
um I saw Leah's earlier comment, but the time that I didn't see it, I was trying to I was trying to write my slogan, my new one. I
Okay.
have one free hand.
I'm liking the new slogan. I love it.
But yeah, it's like I said, Grant Essential Grant Academy, and I know it's essential because you not only need grant funding, you need other sources of funding as well. Because think about, here's why I do what I do. I in within talking about grants and how to do it, I'm also real and like tell you, they may give you a couple weeks, like 14 days before they respond, or it could be 18 months before they give you a yes or a no. And do you really have that long of time to sit there and wait for them to either accept or deny? And you don't even really truly know if you got it or not, when while you're waiting for their 1 year to expire on giving you a response, you can be applying for other grants and other sources of funding
Mhm.
and building yourself up. And also, if you're just brand spanking new starting right now, I have that in my courses, because not a lot of, and no disrespect to the other grant coaches out there, because some of them mentored me, but this was the part that I felt was missing, but it's something that I teach how to actually be successful in this by getting your network together at ground zero. You just got started, you have nobody in your network, but getting someone in your network, hosting events, finding the funding for that, what you have to do. I teach all of that in Essential Grant Academy. And
Mhm.
this is the thing that I did because it took me 1 year to like actually learn the grant writing part. And then after that 1 year, before the close of the second year, so my first year actually doing down the writing, that's when I got 270,000 in that first year, all in funding.
Wow.
And then I got one organization that I worked with 2,500 in funding. It was a Walmart grant. And then that happened in like 4 months when I started just writing these grants. And that's the one that took. Then when I wrote one for another organization, because I had like three organizations that I was already writing grants for. Then with the second one, 3 months after that, it got 5,000.
That's
So this happened in a matter of months just by keep doing this over and over. And then once I started getting really good at this, I was like, oh, maybe I can teach others how to do this because that's what's missing. And that's what I've been doing ever since.
Mm,
And some people, I don't mind a skeptic. I'm not gonna like how most people, they get extra offended. You're doubting my ability. You don't think that I'm an expert. It's like, yeah, I don't. So can you help me? Like, how long have you been doing this? What's your success rate if you have one? If you're not as successful as you claim that you are, what other areas are you successful in? Like, if this is one area that you're an expert in but you're not successful, are there any other things that you're doing besides this one thing that you're successful in? And I have no problem with being transparent and telling that. Like, earlier, I had a heckler named Kevin. He was on there and he said, show me the proof. I said, okay, I gave him my YouTube channel. I gave him my website. I said, the proof is there. Then his next comment was, you're lying. You don't have no proof. I said, I just told you where to get it from. I gave him my store and everything.
mm-hmm.
So if I'm giving you the proof, I'm telling you where to look for it, and you choose not to look for it, that's not on me.
Right.
And then one of the clients that I'm currently working with, he sparked something in me. I said, you want proof? I'm going to ask that client in real time if I can show the behind the scenes on what I do in order to get the funding. Now, I'm pretty sure this client will say yes, but I want to ask first because I know it's legalities. There's certain things that I'm not able to show or talk about because that is their business, and I wouldn't want to have a conflict of interest.
Right.
But yeah, that's what it is. Um, and Leah said, how much is the course? It's for individual courses because I do have one that's a bundle. That one is 97, and the bundle is 297. Because with this, I have it to where it's the essential grant components master class. Mastermind, sorry. Essential Grant Components Mastermind. That's the one that's 297. After you finish that one, you do get a certificate of completion because I take you through 4 days of changing your mindset, what you need to do, how you need to approach the other sources of funding. So a lot of what I'm talking about now is within that course. Now, if you're saying, okay, that's too much, I don't have that, you can get them individually at $97 each. But you'll get 25% off that 97
Mm,
whenever you enter that checkout code. So I
that's
think that's like around like $75 or something like that. So
that,
yeah.
still an amazing deal to have that amount of information that way.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm already sharing it with you even now as I'm speaking about it. And no, this is not something I'm choosing carefully to sound good. This is the proof. Because I've had whenever I do videos and live like this, I've had people tell me, "Well, no one's saying this. Like, how do you know?" And I'm not doubting you, but I'm saying, like, how do you know this? Because no one else is talking like you're talking when it comes to Grant. No one else is like they run into what Brittany just said earlier, which I call the tune in next week syndrome, where they keep telling you they're gonna help you, but tune in next week and then spend more money each time, and you didn't tune in next week 5 times already, and it's cost you probably hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. But after investing in my course, I give you everything right then and there. I don't hold back. I just spill the beans
Hmm.
because that's what I feel like it should be. Not tune in next week and then pay me the same amount that you were charged before when
Right.
you can pay a one-time flat rate and I could just spill my guts on how to actually go about this and be successful. So if I've done this in my first year, you can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Leah said it's reasonable because
Yeah.
I know I want to increase the price, but I also know it's going to be a while before I do that. And it just depends on whatever else is going to happen. Like some of the stuff, and I know I'm going to have to add a video in that's talking about DEI because like I've had these courses for years, and now I have to speak on DEI and the executive orders and how that's changing and what's going into effect on that. Now I do talk about it in um my playlist called the Federal Funding Freeze in Our Future. I talk about that. I think I have 6 parts, and I want to continue that series because we need to know what's going on with these executive orders. So
Mm-hmm.
like one way that you may not know that will reject you or deny you is when you're a women-owned business and you're talking about that. But DEI and the executive order say, well, you can't be a women-owned business. You can be just a business or a small business, but you can't say woman-owned business. And then that gets me thinking of, well, during GovCon, they do have a government contract called Women Own Small Business that they give out to help women who have small businesses. So I'm like, how does that work? How does that take an effect? So it's different ways to get around that. And that's another thing that I want to add to what add on top of what I'm doing now. But yeah, that's something I'm definitely gonna add in later at no extra cost. Once you pay for the class, that's it, it's yours. But I would just add that video in because I can add in that video without it costing anybody anything extra than what you've already paid. So yeah. And I'm not one like those people. How much you charge? Ooh, I can't. It's a secret. I can't say nothing. I can't charge. I can't let you know the fee. But you gonna have to. The fees they either gonna find out for themselves or you could tell them. And I'm saying what I'm saying on this live for y'all because I know whoever can. I know my services because the way I do it, it's a lot of work to it may be a lot of money to work with me, but I do have other ways that you can invest at a lower cost for your budget that I'm still helping you. No, we're not. We probably may not be up close and personal, but you still get those results as if you are working up close and personal with me. It's just not you breaking the bank. You're not going to have to choose between eating today and starving tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But the individual courses are 97. The templates, I think the templates are still around 30. But I have one that's a bundle for corporate partnerships. That one is like 75. So I have different bundles and different things that I have together that you can benefit from. But most what I've come to think, the individual just as well as the bundles do great for my store.
So it's
So
okay.
yeah.
Gonna check you out writing visions.
I have I forgot what my Bitly was. I think is it hold on, let me see something.
So
Oh,
I'm still putting this. Just do this one.
It's not there anymore. Oh, what's the? I'm trying to bear with me, y'all. I'm
Oh,
trying to get to the link so I can tell you what it is. I wanted to give the Bitly link, but I don't have it anymore. Or I probably put the wrong thing in because I was trying to type it as fast as I could with one hand, but I'll just give you the original. So it's payhip.com/writing visions. That's my store. That's where you can get the courses. That's where you can just look and see and check it out. The
okay.
one that got the most views was the church. Are you grant ready? That's the one that
Oh,
got the most views.
that's cool. I was trying to see. I don't think I can write nothing in here.
I
Um,
can't write it in there either, but I can at least speak it, which is
right.
payhip.com/writing visions. And I'm thinking about I'm not gonna change it. I want to change this, but because it's I have this like this, I'm gonna keep it like this for a little bit. But I do want to change it to Essential Grant Academy, but I'll do that later. And when when I change that, I'll make the announcement.
Okay, cool. Just that's why I just I would also just say subscribe. That way you guys can every time she posts or go live, turn the post notifications on. That way you don't miss it too. Because sometimes, like today, even with me, I had to make sure that the post notifications was on. I thought they were on, and sometimes you can get kicked out of the post notifications. So just I would say check it periodically. Make sure that those notifications is on. That way, when Writing Visions go live, it will notify your phone and it'll send you an email to let you know that she's on, so you don't miss
Mhm.
out.
And besides that, when you go on YouTube and you click that notification bell, put it to all. So anytime I drop a video,
Yeah.
it's there. Right now, we're on day 23 of my 23 my 30 day series. Uh, does this month have 30 days? 31. So 31-day series, and at the end of this, I have a bonus video after that. So like 32 days. And what I'm doing in these videos is doing like it's kind of like a podcast or like a voiceover. I'm giving you 31 days of tips on what you can do to improve your grant proposals and just letting you know those key insights that I know as a professional, what the funder, the grantor, the investor, the corporate sponsor, what they're looking for, because a lot of times that's something that's not mentioned. Like they'll tell you, oh, you got rejected, but then when you're starting to ask questions, no one can help you understand how and why you got rejected. But
Hmm.
I can. And
Right.
that's why it's good to have someone like me that's on the inside and on the outside so I can tell you, oh, you got rejected because you didn't put information, or you started talking about this, but they need more. Okay, I see you, Leah. You said you wanted to make a garden in your backyard. How do I prove that it's for the community? Do I say it helps bring the property value in the community? Seeing my garden helps with depression? No. Well, if it's okay, if it's gonna be in your backyard, is it open? I'm asking this for a reason, because because certain people, whenever they have these in their own backyard, if it's your own, it's considered personal and not really for the community. But if you have something where you have a fence and it's a low fence, and if somebody sees, like if you're growing tomatoes, they want to pluck a tomato off, then yes, it's for the community. But if it's not like that, then I don't think they would. Okay.
She's yes, it's open.
Okay, it's open. And then she said, y- LOL, I'm so serious. I feel like the rich folks get grants for everything. Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't you? You should do it too. Oh Lord, how do I get back? Okay. I accidentally on my side of the screen, I touched the filter. I didn't want the filter on.
Oh.
Okay. At least it gives me a little more light. Absolutely, it will be open. All right. So I would say this: if you want more help, and if you would like to schedule or book your consultation with me, and I do charge for it, you can let me know. Or if you just have general questions, you can email me at writingvisions@outlook.com. Because I know I'll be saying the fee, and people are like, dang, you charge for everything. Yes, because my time is valuable.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot for me to think about what would make sense to my audience, because I have all of the information in here. But when I put myself in your shoes, you don't want all of the information. You just want what you need that's going to benefit your section for what you're trying to do. And I have to know how to decipher that instead of giving it all to you and having you do it. So, yeah, that's another thing that I do. I
Mm,
try to give you exactly what you need, get to the point so you can execute. Because the quicker you get the information and you execute and you take action behind it, the sooner you can get to your funding goal.
right. It's good information. Hold on just 1 second, you guys.
Keep going. Come back, Brit. We want you, Brit. I'm just playing. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. Oh, I didn't say the fee, but to talk to me, like have like a virtual meeting, that is 75. And my courses are 95, except the bundle that's 297. I mean, it's 97. I said 95, didn't I? The courses are 97, the individual ones, and the bundle one, the big one, is 297. And to consult is 75.
So we got 297 for the bundle, 87 for each course, and 75 for the consultation.
Because within the consultation, I don't hold back and I give you additional resources. Some of them I have, some of them that I give is not in the course. So it's different sources from what I do give in the course. I just want to make that clear as well.
Mm-hmm. $30 for the template.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good.
You gotta put your price tag on it. If it didn't work, I wouldn't be charging at all. I would just be like Google, because Google has all the templates, but none of these templates have none of the language or jargon that you need that's going to push you to get funded. And also, the funders are getting smarter. So, for those people who think you don't need me to write the grant because you can just slap it in Chat GPT and Google Gemini and Falcon AI, yeah, they got AI detecting software and they know when the AI wrote it, right? You know that, right?
Right. Yep, they sure do.
I people tell me, Brittany, people like they get bold. They stomp to me like they big techs. And they're like, I don't need your service because I can slap it in Chat GPT. And I'm like, Oh, okay. All right. So when you get denied, it'll be double the price when you come back over on this side of town.
She said it'll be double the price. By the time you make up your mind what you want, I'm gonna be on to a new property.
Because if I'm gonna do double the work, so I have to undo what you did and then finish double the price. Triple.
Yep.
So yeah, I try to tell people that like, oh, grant writers, the robots have your jobs. I'm like, no, they don't, because when we're going to these conferences in 2025 and getting 2025 information, they only stop at maybe 2020, 2021, maybe. So yeah, we have the most current up to date in information, and that's why all over my page I introduce myself as a nonprofit strategist, because grants are a strategy.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
See, Leia, you laughing because you know it's the truth. Because you know I'm right.
Yeah, because
People be doing that.
that's like
Oh, I don't need your service. Okay,
people
you
they be
need to
good.
binge
At that.
watch my videos. You was already doing that,
They be like, well, I can do it on my own. Well, if you can do it on your own, then why haven't you done it?
right? Why are you telling me that you could do it? Because you would there would be no need for you to tell me that.
True.
And then people be thinking I'm just beside myself. But I speak truth over here. If you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen. Get out the
Right.
desert. That
Right.
get yeah, you in the desert. You need to leave. It's too hot for you.
Right.
Britt, do you think do you think we can make it in the desert for real? Cuz it's hot over here.
I don't know. I mean, I would have to have some water and cactus. So yeah. I don't know. Like
The water comes from the cactus. The big
yeah,
one. Not the
I,
little aloe vera leaf one, but the big one.
I gotta have a lot of cactus and I honestly, girl, who I don't know.
I think we could probably make it if we try. And here's why I say I think anyone that lives in hot climates like ours, you could make it in the desert, because we have that wet humidity that makes you feel gross when you step
Yeah.
a toe outside. But in the desert is dry air, is dry heat. So yeah.
Right. Well,
It's less brutal than humidity heat.
my my sister lived in the desert, so if she can do it, I probably would most likely be able to do it. I did go visit her, and I stayed out there for what, a week maybe, or was it 2 weeks? And it wasn't that bad. It was, I mean, it was hot. Well, it was definitely hot, but
It's so different though.
yeah, it was like, ooh, where is Texas at?
But all jokes aside, y'all, yeah, just check me out. If you still like, wait, Leah, I know you're gonna check me out, but this is just a message for some other people that's like, okay, you talking good game, Bray, but I don't know. Just watch my YouTube channel. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? You're binge watching other soaps and you binge watching these celebrities talk trash to each other online. So why not binge watch like 10 of my videos? I have compilation videos from the last one I did. So I've been doing this. I try to do this once a quarter or around the time of my sale. And this is what's been helping me make sales, just by me putting videos out there and telling people what it is I do as a consultant and a strategist.
That's great. Sorry, I'm late. What is your YouTube channel? Um,
Right?
Yolanda Coleman.
It's you can do the at writing visions for YouTube, but yeah, I'm on YouTube at writing visions.
Yeah,
That's the name of
and
my channel.
something that I'm gonna do too. I try to do this as often as I can. I try to shout outs and stuff, I am going to go inside of the community. I don't know if y'all know what the community is, but a lot of times when
I
you're
do.
scrolling through, you might
I
see me
do.
picture or you might see me post, information or scriptures or something. I'm going to post Writing Visions, her her YouTube information. I'm gonna repost it. That
Ooh,
way go on
you
there
know what? Cause I gotta
and follow her on YouTube channel. So I'll do that as well for everyone that's on here watching, the people that's gonna come back later on and watch this live video. I'll have that repost.
what I'm gonna do is I can make you I need to get to my square ones. Excuse me. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make you a flyer of mine and I'm gonna put all that information on there. So all you have to do is just post it to the community.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, that will be helpful. So she's gonna do the flyer. Once she send it to me, I'll repost it in the community. You guys can take a screenshot of it, or you guys can write down the information, website, all that. That way, it'll be easier for you guys to um, find it. And I know she told y'all her YouTube channel, but it still just makes it easier if you can sometimes see it.
Hmm. And I wouldn't do that to y'all. I wouldn't be like, hey, what's the channel? Well, you should have been here earlier. No, I ain't repeating myself. Like, I don't get why people do that. I don't do that, but my channel is Writing Visions on YouTube. I am Brittany C, nonprofit strategist. Score Houston, what am I saying? Score Houston workshop presenter. Because I do workshops and I present like this kind of the same info, but I do it for free as my way of giving back to the community with Score Houston.
Hmm. Right.
So I have been giving as much free information as I possibly can. But yeah, because I know that you guys need it. It's not like, it's not like if I would say like with most people, if you had the money you would pay, but some of you just really don't have it because, maybe because the prices of everything is going up. So
Hmm.
I know that what better way to still let you benefit a little bit than to give you the information that helps you get unstuck. So yeah, we got budget friendly options. And my website, like for those that are interested in my store, it's payhip.com/writing visions. And if you starting today and until what's today, Wednesday,
Wednesday.
until Friday, I've extended my sale for 3 days. So it's gonna cut off on like Friday at 11:59. So like Saturday before midnight comes, that's Saturday. So it's going to be all day today, all day Thursday, all day Friday. So
Hmm.
you can use that code at any time, but at midnight for Saturday, that's when it's going to cut off. So you have until Friday at 11:59 to enter coupon code or checkout code. Um, oh Lord,
I'll
can
be
y'all
back.
hear me?
Okay, Yolanda, we'll see you when you come back.
But
And
yeah, the
yeah, so in addition
I,
sharing that, I want to just make it my business to shout out, different people on YouTube, different creators that I personally have a connection with, and some people that I just admire. We all can learn from each other, and I will just be on the lookout for the community posts because I will be posting as much information as I can to help you guys so we all can continue to benefit and grow here on YouTube. Did we get frozen? What happened? I think we froze for a second, y'all. Writing visions. Where are you? Writing visions. Where are you?
All right. I may have to go soon because that was my mom calling me.
Okay. Yes,
But
I'm getting ready to leave too. I got to go.
I just wanted to. I was in the middle of giving like the coupon code and stuff because I know Yolanda was asking for it, and I didn't want to just hop off before she got it.
Okay.
But I am making, as we speak, I am making a flyer for Brittany to post in the community tab with all of the information that I'm going to be sharing with you. So that coupon code or my store is payhip.com/writing visions. At checkout, you can save off 25% off your entire purchase in my store. And the code is summer sale 25.
Summer.
Summer,
Okay.
summer sale 25
Okay.
for 25% off. I give a lot of good resources and nuggets and what you need to do from my videos if you've seen them. If not, that's okay. You can go back and binge watch them. But I give an expansive breakdown within my courses than I do on my videos. And
Nice.
a lot of my videos are what's in my course. So you can see, like, hey, this is what you're going to be learning already, but more in depth.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
And I can't wait to like get everything on like one platform and do it. I have a landing page, but have the I don't have the name for it. So otherwise I would have said the landing page. But I'm doing this because I launched my academy, which is Essential Grant Academy. I launched it already. So it just happened to launch around the time of this sale. It started on June 22nd and it usually ends on July 22nd, but I'm extending it for 3 more days. And after that, you can still benefit, you can still purchase, but the next sale is not until December and it ends in
Whoa.
January.
So I would say stock up right now.
Hey, this could be early
Stock
Christmas
up
gift.
right
Don't we
now.
do that Christmas in July bit? We doing that? And ain't the 25th Friday? So yeah, that's your Christmas in July. Or that's what us bougie folk do. We celebrate Christmas in July. It be hot outside, but we be in our Santa suits. And if you're in Texas, you drink tea, not hot chocolate. Because it's too
Girl,
hot for that.
I need some honey sugar iced tea right now.
Santa, but like the Texas Santa be sipping outside in his Santa bathing suit. He be sipping iced tea. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Girl.
But on
Uh-uh.
the bougie side of the tracks, we celebrate Christmas in July, and that's on Friday. So this could be your midway Christmas gift before your Christmas gift. How you doing? Yeah. Mm.
Some hot. But
But yeah, Brittany, I do appreciate you for allowing me to come on your live to share this information.
damn.
I shared it on my own live and I got to chop those videos up so I'm able to um make that known cuz I know my shorter videos do better than my longer ones. Um but yeah, I'm really grateful and I appreciate you for letting me come on and with the shenanigans
Amen.
and talk about my business and what it is that I do.
Yeah, anytime. I'm glad that you were able to come on and um have some customers, got people that's interested, and I just I'm gonna go on there too. Once I get off the live, I'm gonna go on there and
I need new
website.
audience members because I fired my old audience. They don't know they're fired, but they're fired because they the lurkers. They be looking. They don't be telling. They won't be sharing the video. They don't be. They just be looking. And then when I don't give certain tips, they get mad. Like, give me the money. Nah, no, no.
Right.
You don't deserve it.
But yeah, I'm glad to have you on as a guest, and anyone else that's on YouTube that would like to be a special guest here on my channel, you guys can always send me an email. All the information is in my description box. You can always email me if you have a testimony, or if you have something you want to talk about, or you want to share your business, or you want to talk about what it is that you do. We're all here to help each other. I don't mind doing those things. And yeah, we can set up a date and a time to have special guests on here.
I would love to go through the proper channels to do it. I know you let me just kind of pop in or whatever, but I don't mind if this is what you want. I don't mind emailing you and going through the proper channels cuz I'm like this just because we are cool and you are my friend, that doesn't mean that I'm always going to get a free pass to just pop in.
Yeah.
So I have to go through the proper channels in the right way to do anything.
Right.
And that's what God would want.
Yes. But no, but for real, I don't mind. I Not only are you, talking to people that's probably their first time seeing you, or just getting a feel for what it is that you do, but it's also a reminder for me too. So I don't mind hearing the information. I don't mind it being repetitive or anything like that. Because it's something that I'm also interested in, and it's something um that I can use as well.
Ooh.
I'll just say that.
I'll say this. Because you've applied for grants before, that's what you told me. How was the process for you when you did it?
When I did it, I didn't know nothing about it, and I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna apply for this. I went through SBA, and I actually did get funding, grant funding. I'm not gonna say that it was easy. Um, I'm just gonna say that you just have to be persistent, because everything that I submitted, there was things that they asked me to provide, like additional information. Some of the information I did not know what they were talking about, but I just had to keep calling and talking to, like, a lot of customer service agents, and eventually I got it done. So the first time I think I submitted everything, it didn't go through. I had to end up doing it a second time, and it didn't go through. On the third time I was able to get the funding. So um but it wasn't that hard, but it's just being persistent. Some people would have probably gave up and would have looked at it like, well, I'm not gonna get it. Me, I'm the type of person, I am gonna try and try and try again. So yeah.
Same here. But I wanted people to know it's not easy to apply for grants. This is the reason why they don't fall out of the sky. And what you applied for was just 30% of funding. And people will fight. They fight me tooth, nail, whatever, claw, because they're like, you need to give me the grant funding. Well, if you open your doors yesterday, you don't have 70% of the revenue that they're going to need to look at before they qualify you. That's how you get qualified. That's how you get qualified over others.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you can't show proof that you already know how to manage and handle money, why would they send you money, additional money? Because they don't know, they don't think you're going to be able to handle it if you can't show proof that you've handled it in the past.
Right. That's true. It's kind of like buying a car loan. If you have a car loan, they approve you for $50,000, and then you mess over it. Well, in the future, they're not gonna give you 100,000. So it's kind of, in a sense, it's the same as what you're saying when it comes to grant funding.
Or you're going to have to prove yourself. You're going to have to, okay, well, I messed up with this, but maybe if I do this, this, and this to show them over a long time that I've improved, maybe, just maybe, I can get funding. But usually when you mess up like that with a funder, they pretty much don't fund you again, and they may or may not tell their funding friends not to give you additional funding too. So, yeah.
Right.
I just, like I said, I like to be honest with people. I like to tell people what's up versus, and like give you that encouragement to keep pursuing them. Like you say, you got to be persistent, because if you apply the one time and got rejected and yeah, well, I'm never applying for grant funding again. Great. Now, when you say that you're never going to apply for it again, are you talking about yourself overall, or you're not going to ever do it, so you're going to outsource someone to do it for you?
Right.
But people they don't think like that, and it's okay. But I feel like this is my unique qualifier and differentiator that I use to help people get funded on ground zero, because if it can happen to me within a year, I'm teaching others how to do it as well.
Yeah.
But another key is you have to have a system. You have to have a system.
And even another thing too, even when I was in school, just thinking back, I have gotten grants, grant money in the past, and so like when we talk about grants, of course I believe in it because I've gotten money, I've gotten funding before, and it does work. So
Yeah.
of course, you have people that don't believe in it because it hasn't happened to them. So they're like, well, I don't know, I ain't never got grant funding, but when you have received funding and when you can show people the proof, then you turn those people into believers. And then it's like if they can see it, then they're gonna be more likely to, like, okay, well, let me trust this person. Okay, I'm gonna trust this person or whatever. And I know something else that probably would be helpful is if you had, like, I don't know, what is it, like, how like sometimes people have like their testimonies, like when people were buying the long hair oil and then they had their testimony and they had the picture. Well, I still have pictures of the funding that I got approved for, and with the amounts and all of that. So I feel like that would probably be helpful too, because then people be like, oh, okay, so, or it could just be like, I know sometimes on YouTube I watch other people and they have like a picture that they insert, or that probably would be helpful, as well. Different clients, if they're comfortable with sharing that information. Um, I know that I
Well,
don't have
yeah.
sharing it.
What I've done is, because I haven't, besides now, I haven't really been able to get the clients that from, besides the ones that I have from my past, like my first year in. But what I've done was I put the proof that whenever I'm talking about anything from like my TikTok videos or whatever, I put the comments on what other people are saying about it. Because a lot of them saying are, oh wow, that's great, or I didn't know. Even my the proof for me is in my courses. I don't I wasn't smart back then, so I didn't have a lot of proof from how I was able to do it. But with the new clients that I have, I'm definitely gonna post that proof.
Right.
So yeah, as I'm telling everyone here, I'm in the boat with you. I'm not just, the one that's yelling stroke. Hey, you are on the end. Yeah, put your back into it. Put your
Right.
back.
Right.
Stroke. Like I'm not that person. I'm like, hey, we rowing this thing together. So
Yeah.
it's gonna take me a little while to get that information, but definitely when I get it, I will post it. But because I've been doing this and I'm not as savvy as I once were. I know. Hard to believe, but I wasn't as savvy as I am now. But once I get the proof that I need, it may take a little while, but I'll that's something else that I'll be adding onto my pages and my web page.
Right.
Kevin asked for this proof, so here I'm getting it. It's just gonna take me a little time to get there.
And I mean that's understandable. And like you said, you got your courses, you got your what people are saying about it in their comments, and that's enough. And then of course you have me that's right here that can vouch also for you. And like I said from the beginning, when you come in contact with a real person versus someone that's fake. So at the end of the day, have discernment, pray about it, and move on.
Yeah. And
Because
if I was gonna say if God is leading you to that person, just be obedient. Even if God leads you to that person and it's not a good fit, just be obedient to his voice.
yeah,
Because I'm me, I'm not for everybody, and that's okay.
right,
Some people try to force themselves and God is like, I already told you no. So now I gotta really jerk you away from Brittany because I told you no, she's not for you.
right,
She's for your friend's sister's brother's cousin, but she's not for you.
right. And that is so true too. So I know when I come in contact with, people or new people, I always try my best to just discern them. I pray about it. And if I feel good about it, I feel led to it, I'm going to do it. At the end of the day, we spend our money on tons of stuff that doesn't matter. When it comes down to, you know, being successful or investing in yourself, you're going to have to invest with somebody at some point. So at the end of the day, that's the gamble that you take. Just like if somebody come and want to buy long hair oil, they don't know that it worked, but I know that it worked. You can show them the proof, you can tell them, you can talk all day long, but if their mind is still doubting, then that
Right.
person is not gonna buy. So at the end of the day, all you can do is be transparent, be honest, be truthful, and just let your work speak for itself. And people are gonna make a decision if they trust you or not. And I just feel like trust is built by doing lives like this, putting the videos out, putting the information out like you've been doing, writing visions. And that's the proof right there, because who is going to
Mhm.
sit up there and do all this work, create all this content, have a website, do all this stuff for nothing? Nobody. And even when it comes to me, I'm not going to create a website. I'm not going to create a product or just be sitting around making product and nobody's buying it, or I'm not benefiting from what it is that I'm trying to do. So,
Or it like if you really fibbing, nobody I know who's really fibbing, like you really lying about how it works and stuff. You would not waste your time. If this was all a lie, you would not be on here every day grinding
no,
for a lie. No one I know, not even scam artists, continue on what they lie because they know eventually they gonna get tired of lying and trying to convince people, and no one's gonna come because they're lying and they're trying to convince people.
right. And I just feel like too, another something else that I seen in my own personal, journey with, my business is a lot of people they were just watching, and when you build that community and when you just have people watching, that's building trust. And then eventually those watchers are going to turn into buyers. So I know me personally, I don't take offense to when people ask repetitive questions or when people just keep asking me, well, does it work? Well, does it work? And
How do you know that it works? How can you be so sure?
I'm just like, first of all, I can just let down my hair. You know, at the end of the day, how many black women have you seen that have long, thick hair? Not a lot. You know what I mean? Or, and I'm not saying there's not none that don't. I'm just,
It's me. I'm
yeah.
a black woman also with long, thick hair. It's me, Britt. And I
So
use long
like,
hair oil.
I just feel like my product basically sells itself because they see a real person with real natural hair, and it's long and it's thick. So I don't have to really go into a lot of details about a product. They look at me, they look at my children, they look at everybody around me, and they buy it just based on the look. I mean, how many times have we seen a woman or anyone and we was like, "You have gorgeous hair," and you asked her what product she used and you bought it. You didn't go into details about what's in it and this and that. You bought it because her hair looked good. So it's just as simple as that. Like me, um, I didn't even know that I would have a product that a lot of people would just gravitate to. My intentions wasn't to sell the product. I was giving it away for free. And it ended up turning into a business that now um is making me money. So what I will say to anybody is anybody that's interested in buying a product, or if you're thinking about buying a product, at the end of the day, invest in yourself because nobody else is going to do it. And then, two, when there's discounts and sales, take advantage of that stuff. Like, take advantage. Like, don't wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can do it, the time is now. Because we're always going to be talking about, oh, tomorrow or next week. We're always putting stuff off. Don't put you off no more. Don't put off your business. Don't put off your goals or your dreams. Like, do it now. Do it.
Today.
That way you can set yourself up and your families up for a better life. And that's what I'm gonna say to that. Just do
The just Nike said it best, just do it.
just do
Because you never know. Like when we wait for things, and the scripture speaks of this, when you waiting on perfect wind conditions, you wasting your time as well as your seed. You don't know who needs this information now. And then, like me, I didn't have all the bells and whistles, and I still don't. I'm still getting stuff together so I can have everything that I need, but I'm out here promoting it. I don't, it's not the way I feel like I envision it to look, but no one can tell me right now, oh, you ain't doing nothing. Like, how do we know that you really out here doing it when you don't have no website, you don't have this, you don't have that. I have social media, I have something. I'm getting on live. I'm on live right now. But yeah, don't worry about how it looks. Just put it out there, and then as time goes on, start perfecting it. Because
yes.
I just said on here, yeah, I'm selling a course, and I had to tell somebody, yeah, I'm selling it, but because of this recent change, I have to add a video talking about DEI and how it's like certain things can affect your chances of getting funded if you don't already know it. So what I want you to do is be successful in this. I mean, it's hard enough as it is. You put your business and your brain out there, but now they're not going to fund you because you didn't know about the changes for the executive order and DEI and how you're supposed to add inclusive language. That's the one thing you didn't know, and that's how you get denied. No, we're getting funded. That's around here. We get funded. That's what we do.
I know that's right. But I got to go, y'all. Today,
Alrighty.
very good productive day. I am about to leave because I got a pool party to go to. Um, Today is my little nephew. I think he's my nephew or cousin. I don't know which. Let's see. The kid's cousin, so that means that I am what, auntie?
Auntie,
Yeah. So we
you
got,
the you the auntie.
yeah, we got a child's function to go to. But it's
I was
been,
about to say, don't let that sound fun, but don't let me hold you up. But I'm almost done with this little flyer. Um, I can show it to you. This is what it looks like so far. While we've been talking, this is what I put. I might do a background, I might not. I might just leave it like this and where they can follow me, where I've been.
oh,
So yeah.
that's cool. I like that. That's cool.
Oh yeah. So that's what I try to do. Put it together, make it easy on the eyes, aesthetically pleasing, but not too overwhelming to where you're like, it's too much information. What's
Right.
going on?
But thank you for coming on. Don't y'all forget to go follow Writing Visions and be on the lookout for that post in the community section on YouTube.
Oh yeah, Britt. Whenever I send it to you, and I'll send it to you shortly. You can edit then. And
Okay.
I'll also, if you need me to, I can create the post message with the links in there. That way, that's one less thing you have to do. You can just copy and paste. And this, like I said, this I've been doing copy and paste things all my life. So yeah, why not make a whole course out of it?
Thank you, Leah J. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun. I'll probably come back on once I get to the function and try to get some videos or shorts or content or something. I'm gonna try to get some moments, catch some memories. But yeah, Leah J says nice meeting you, Writing Vision.
Nice meeting you too, Leah J. And I do look forward to speaking with you and also giving me some feedback. How did you like if you're going that direction of investing in one of my courses, what what was it like for you? How did you feel about it? Or if you're like, yeah, it was good, but I wanted to know more about this, let me know because I gotta like I said, I got to add that video on anyway about the DEI because that's a recent change. But other than that, the information that I have is was good then as it is now.
Well, I can't wait to hear more from you, Writing Visions.
And I'm also gonna find our workshop and I'm gonna post it on my. I was trying to post it in my store. That's what I was really trying to do, so people can register for it. um we agreed not to put a price tag on it, so it would have just been like they sign up for free and then the video is right there.
Oh,
Or because I wanted to keep track of like how many people would watch it or register for it. That's why I wanted to do it like that. But I'll put it on YouTube. I have no problem with doing that. I'll put it on YouTube and just spread the word about it from there. And also, I'm gonna tag you in it as well whenever I post it.
okay, cool. Sounds good, girl.
Sound good?
Well,
All right. I know whatever. Oh, the other
yeah,
side of the heart. So
but
this is me.
um, but yeah,
This
um,
is Britt. They should see us in person. We wild. We in a minute we just started screaming and running around, chasing each
yeah,
other. Get back here, Britt! No, Britt, you can't
right, girl. We got to get together and have go to Whataburger or something.
Yes, ma'am. That's our favorite place. Or maybe we could have like a Whataburger party. We'll do
Oh,
something like that.
that would be cool.
I would love to give them that call, like, hey, Whataburger, we're having a party and we gonna need about 12 Whataburgers. Bring them on.
Right.
Bring them through. And then you can bring your own Whataburger.
Mm. But bye, y'all.
Bye. Y'all have fun.
Yeah. See you later. Bye.
See ya.